In this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how you can build better dashboards. All and more coming up right after this. Number 1, know your audience. So before you start building a dashboard, you should be thinking about who is this actually for. The dashboard itself is a distillation of different metrics, different data points into a more confined, simplistic way of presenting data. Number 2, get your story straight. Now, this message that you want to send is an important part of a dashboard, and you should be thinking about it beforehand. So what's important when you communicate your message with a dashboard is to stay on point, stick with the story. So you need to have a story that your data actually tells. Number 3, get your data and your data sources ready. So in this step, you would actually look around and see what data you want to use for your dashboards. Now, they might be in different sources, such as a Google Analytics, a Google AdWords, and you might also want to take a look at your tool if the tool connects to all these sources. So for example, Data Studio is quite limited in the connectors that you have right now. What you also want to be thinking about is how you clean and prepare the data so it is useful for your dashboard later on. Which brings us to number 4, which is sketching out and visualizing. Now, before you start fiddling with the tool, I would actually recommend to get out pen and paper. Take your audience, take your message and your story that you want to convey, and take the data and sketch them out on pen and paper. How would you arrange your data on a canvas? Which visualizations would you use to actually communicate your data effectively? And then we get to tip number 5, which is getting your tools ready and then implementing your dashboards. Now, it's essential that you prepare a little bit before you start building a dashboard how to actually use a tool. So our tutorial on Data Studio is a great start if you want to work with Data Studio. There are also great resources out there for Tableau, or we did a tutorial on Google Sheets that let you get started with the whole data visualization part, because you don't want to just take your plan and start trying to implement it. You should be able to know which visualizations go where and how you can customize your visualizations to tell, again, your story.